Hey everybody, I know you're used to my videos starting with my beautiful face in front of you, but I had to show you the trail this morning. It is another sunny day, a sunny Saturday indeed, and I'm excited to be outside. It's a little cold, but the sun is shining, and I said to myself, before you hunker down on that sofa and watch college football today, you need to go outside and get some vitamin D, generate some serotonin and some dopamine, all of the happy chemicals in our body that make us feel good. So I guess it could be time for your Mindful Minute with Dr. E. And you might be wondering, well, Dr. E, what you want us to be mindful for today? Man, I just want you to be mindful that life is meant to be enjoyed. And it's not hard. Life is not meant to be difficult. I'm recalling a conversation that I had with a good friend of mine, and she's also a colleague. I'm so blessed that I get to work with people that I love, and I gotta be honest with you, it's always been that way. I can think back to my very first job. When I was 15, I was a tutor. But my very first professional job, and every job I've ever had, I have always been blessed to work with people that I absolutely love. And that's a choice, guys. Just like when I say to you that you can choose joy, that no matter what you're going through, that no matter how hard things are, that no matter how difficult things may feel, that no matter how disappointed you may be at things that didn't turn out the way you wanted, you can choose joy. Just like you can choose to love the people that you work with. Now that was way off track. But anyway, I'm recalling the conversation that I had with a colleague and dear friend. And we are educators, and we talked about situations that happen in the classroom around students misbehaving. And oftentimes our students will say something isn't fair when it seems like someone else is getting their way and you aren't. And oftentimes people will say, well, life isn't fair. We got to teach these kids early on just how unfair life can be so they get used to it. That's definitely one way to look at it. And I said all of that to just say to you that people always say life isn't fair. And we only say that when we aren't getting what we want or when things aren't going the way we want them to go. But remember that even in those times, we get to choose joy. We get to look at all of the things that we have in our life that are blessings to us, that are good for us. And oftentimes we suffer from what's called negativity bias, so that no matter what great things are going on in our life, we choose to look at the things that aren't going right. I can tell you myself, even with that knowledge and awareness of what negativity bias is, I myself practice negativity bias, where there are times where I allow myself to feel depressed about the things in my life that aren't going the way I want them to go, versus looking at the huge stack of things that are in my life that are going exactly the way I want them to go, or better than that are going in such a way that they are working for my highest good. And so I have been on a journey of training myself to always look at how are things working for my highest good. And sometimes I don't know how things are going to work out. And that's where faith comes in. Faith comes in to remind me that everything that's ever happened in my life has worked out. Even if it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, it worked out. And if that's the track record that I have, it's going to continue to be that way. That things are always going to work out. Why? Because I believe that they could be so, and I'm always working for them to be so. So I don't just have this faith that allows me to sit on the sofa and hope and pray that things are going to get better. I hope and pray that things are going to get better, and then I do the things to help them get better. So if you sit here thinking to yourself, well, Dr. E, you said a whole lot, but what do you want us to be mindful for? As always, I want you to be mindful for all the things in this life that you have to be grateful for, because the list is vast. It is huge. And if there was anything I wanted to advise you to do today, if you got some time, take out a sheet of paper and start writing down all the people, places, things, experiences, all the things in your life that you are grateful for. And some of those things could be perceptions of negativity. It could be, when that thing didn't work out for me, it worked out for my highest good, and I'm grateful for it. So that's what I want you to be mindful for today, as I want you to always be mindful for all of the things in life that you are grateful for. I'll tell you right now, I'm grateful for this walking trail by my house. I can put on my workout clothes, come out here, be in nature, walk, get the oxygen pumping through my system, feeding me all the good things that I need. I'm grateful for that. So I hope that you lean into some gratefulness today. I hope that it makes you smile. I hope that you enjoy so much laughter today that your side hurts just a little bit, but you just keep on laughing because it's delighting you and giving you joy. I want to thank you for always tuning in and hearing what I have to say. You don't have to, but I sure do appreciate it. And I want to remind you to be loving, kind, and gentle to yourself. Be loving, kind, and gentle to others, and give the world the beauty and the warmth of that gorgeous smile that you have. I love you. Take care.